I'll tell you an example of somebody who I love, who has a powerful origin story, and a story that most of us would be like, dag, I don't know if she's going to come back from that one. There's so many. A couple weeks ago, one of my mentors, spiritual grandmothers, transitioned, and that was Louise Hay. Now, Louise Hay had a powerful origin story. She lived in poverty. She had an abusive stepfather. She was raped at the age of 5. She became pregnant and then had to give her child up for adoption. She dropped out of school. She did not come to this understanding until 1970 here in New York when she discovered Church of Religious Science. And she began to study these teachings and realize that God is not judging me, that I am lovable because I exist, that if I use these ideas, I can speak to my reality and make it whatever I choose for it to be, that the conversation that I've had, my origin story, no longer has to dictate my future. She embodied this idea of unconditional love. You know the thing about her, she didn't write her first book until she was 50. All that time, all that experience, all those conditions that could have hardened her and turned her into the opposite of love did not, because she understood that there is a shift happening, that there's a change happening in me, and I'm ready for the change. And it doesn't matter how old I am. It doesn't matter how long I've lived. It doesn't matter if I have master's degrees. It doesn't matter if I have money in the bank. It doesn't matter what has happened to me in the past, because I know that I can change, that I create my reality. She created something that was really powerful, but simple, called mirror work. Everybody ever heard of mirror work? Have we ever used mirror work? It has had a profound impact on my life, and I want to talk to you about it, because sometimes the most impactful things, tools, are the simplest. We think that our conditions are such that we have to have these complex solutions, when the simple thing is, I have got to change my story by changing the way I talk to and about myself. I've got to do that. My lover can't do it. My mother can't do it. Oh, I feel like I'm rapping. My auntie can't do it. I've got to do it. I've got to do it.